Brian Weiss with GolfTrips.com, and I'm with Jason from ScottishGolfTrips.com. We've had, well, 48 hours of phenomenal golf and travel in Aberdeen, Scotland. Jason, where are we? Where are we?
Yeah, for those who don't know, Aberdeen's about an hour and a half north of St. Andrews on the east coast of Scotland. It's the third largest city in Scotland. Major airport can get there with connections. And again, they're the big three that everybody knows about, Cruden Bay, Royal Aberdeen, and Trump International. And again, we have a second course being built at Trump International. Again, some call it Trump Aberdeen, some call it Trump International, some people call it Trump International Scotland, all the same course. But there's a lot more to do here. Again, like every other area of Scotland, I think you could do an entire week here and have a great trip.
You experienced it through Scotland, the week that you spent
here.
here.
So I was here for Scottish Golf Tourism Week. It was my third year here. Again, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and people are always asking, why am I talking to a guy from Milwaukee about going to Scotland? I know more than you do. That's the reason. And I've played all the courses and made great contacts. And the groups I've booked to Scotland, that's been the coolest thing is, they come and they say, hey, George and Gary here at Murcar Links, they'd be like, oh my God, you're Jason's guys. They'd be so fired up to have them here. Just relationships made over the years and that kind of thing. So no, I'm real proud of the efforts I've made.
And let's kind of put this in the landscape. If you've never traveled to Scotland before, everybody's first bucket list is the old course.
Of course.
Once you play the courses around Fife and the old course and St. Andrews, you may sneak an opportunity to come up here. How far did you say again?
Yeah, so Fife, when Brian said Fife, that's like the county kind of where St. Andrews is, and we're in Aberdeenshire, which is that county coming up north. And again, we're about an hour and a half. Can you make a day trip up to go play Cruden Bay? 2 hours, 2.5 hours one way? Sure you could. Or Royal Aberdeen, an hour and a half each way? Sure you could. But again, the thing that I promote is to go to these little pockets for 2 or 3 days. And again, the golf's the easy part, but the lodging options are there. The city's big enough for those that know St. Andrews. You've got those basically 3 main roads coming out of St. Andrews that all have their bars and restaurants, and downtown Aberdeen's no different. There's a harbor area, which is kind of cool. There's tons to do down there. You've got hotels downtown to choose from. You've got hotels like we're in the Chester Hotel, which is more of a 4-star, 5-star, out a ways, 30-minute walk, but great parking, easy to find, great to get to. And then you've got outlying hotels that are closer to the bypass. There's a great bypass that goes around Aberdeen if you're going up north. That again, if you don't mind being a little farther away from the stuff, you can get in your car quickly and get to the courses more quickly.
Yeah, and I think of this as if you've already maybe have been to St. Andrews, that Aberdeen might be a second time returning back to Scotland. Airport in Aberdeen?
Major airport in Aberdeen. And again, like Brian said, everybody knows about the big three. Again, Cruden Bay, Trump International, and Royal Aberdeen are in the world top 100. They're in the world top 100, let alone the UK and Ireland top 100. But again, you get outside of that periphery. Brian and I made it up yesterday to the courses most people go as far north as Fraserburgh, Peterhead. We're at Murcar Links, which is in downtown Aberdeen, very close to downtown. There's Murcar Links. Murcar is outside of town, more inland, more Americanized, but a great 36-hole facility. So you've got eight courses that I know of and play well, that all play well here in Aberdeen. So again, if you said to me, can we do 4 days in Aberdeen and have a great time? It's absolutely yes.
Sure. Jason, where can golfers get more information? You launched a new website. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so again, Wisconsin Golf Trips has always been my bread and butter, but I've launched other domains to focus on different areas, and now I've got enough data for Scotland after all these trips and photo gallery. So ScottishGolfTrips.com is the domain for that, and look forward to helping people find their way here to my home away from home.
Hey, Jason, we'll see you online, and we'll see you on the first tee.